Welcome shave fans. For today's shave of the day, I will be trying some of this L&L, and I have no idea how to pronounce that. So I'll just tell you what it is. It's leather, tobacco flower, cedar, anise. I can't quite read what that is. Cardamom or something, and patchouli. Maybe you guys can see it. I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, it's a leathery scent. Leather and tobacco, and the hint of something sweet behind that. I'm really digging it, actually. Leather is a scent that I like, so right off the bat it grabs me. So I'm doing a palm leather here, and as you can see, it's lathering up real nice. This is a, so I can show you here. We're taking portions out here because this is part of a pass around. But it's a hot process soap, and it's pretty soft. Soft in the level of PAA, their latest version 3, I guess. So where it's soft enough you can I took my sample, just put it in a little cup here, but so you can certainly take it right off of the puck, but it's really easy to overload that way. So I took a little bit and put it into my salsa bowl, and then loaded the brush from that little bit rather than going straight off of the puck. I did the same thing, or actually I should say, I learned my lesson about that with some Vanulé soap, my Cucumber Fresh, that's one of my all-time favorites. And the first time I went to shave with it, man did I overload that brush. It took tons of water, and I ended up with lather enough to shave an army the first time. You know, because I was used to, at that point, harder soaps. So yeah, this is just a thick and creamy lather here. It feels really slick. I am pretty sure I'm gonna love this stuff, but we will go ahead and give it a try. Let me just wet down my face. All right, the other new, I'm super excited about thing is this is the Italian Barber RazoRock Wunderbar Slant. So all stainless slant. They're, I think, 125 bucks. This is by far the most money I've spent on a razor. And it was my splurge. So normally I don't put shaving gear on the credit card, but when this came up, you know, I just didn't want to wait. Didn't want to wait until I had that, so I took a plunge and splurged a little bit on it. All right, I'm just gonna take the excess that's already on my hand and get it on my face. The scent on this soap is really good. I really, and I'm not sure who is behind L&L, so I'll have to find that out and then maybe post it in the notes, because it's not a brand that I have heard of, but the scent alone is definitely worth checking out. Okay. Wow. Lather for days here. Lots of good cushion too. It feels like a pillow going on my face. Okay, let's give this Wunderbar a try. I'm going to be going real light today. I actually shaved yesterday. Normally I'm an every other day shaver, so I'm not going to, probably only going to do two passes. But I did put a brand new Dorco Prime in here for its inaugural shave. I think this razor is going to make a lot of people happy. They recommend a real light touch with this, and I can see why. It's real efficient, and you don't need to apply any pressure or anything. I mean, and that goes without saying, or should in the wet shaving world, but with it's a real heavy razor. So with a heavy and a slant like this, really no pressure. So yeah, it feels really efficient. I'm getting some nice blade feel, but not too much, which is ideal for me. I hope they have an aftershave for this. I really like that. So I got this as part of a wet shave club pass around. And the way that has kind of worked is that I have a good buddy, Dean, and from Hazelit's Apothecary. And Hazelit's has its own Facebook page. So Hazelit's Apothecary Gentleman's Lounge. And so, of course, I'm a member there. And you know, we're pretty tight-knit, as most of the wet shave pages are. And so Dean is good friends with Jim, the new, I don't know if he's manager or CEO, but so he's running the place over at Wet Shave Club. And Jim has really been making some big pushes towards making the Wet Shave Club subscription box be all that it should be and could be. And so as part of that, Dean has arranged for us to get, I think we've got 3 or maybe even 4 different boxes with a bunch of stuff in each box. And so there's a group of us, I think 6 of us, that are passing them around and just reporting back, you know, and saying, hey, this is a great soap, this is, you know, crap, whatever, you know, report back not only to Jim, but also to the public at large. So I can tell you from all the stuff that I've seen and heard about with other artisans and things like that, Jim is really pushing to have high quality products in there, so in those boxes. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing what else comes around. But this soap I'm really happy with. A bit of touch up on my calic area here. All right, so obviously this is just my first use of this razor, but I'm really happy with it. The fit and finish on it is beautiful. You know, all stainless, heavy, which I like. Handle is a good length. The knurling is nice, really easy to get hold of, whether you grip it up close or a little farther back. You know, I think people are gonna love this. So my first impressions, definitely a thumbs up. And we'll see. I'll try some different blades and all that kind of stuff and dial it in for myself. But yeah, so far I'm really happy with that. And the L&L soap performed awesome, as you would expect from any you know, hot process artisan soap. So, but the smell, the scent on this, wow, I really like that. So I'll see if I can read that with so leather, tobacco flower, cedar, anise. I just cannot see that. Cake moss, maybe cake moss, and patchouli. See, and it's, you know, written on this kind of leather. So another interesting thing that I saw, where I noticed, is that this uses bison tallow as well as lanolin. And then I can't read what the third one is, but yeah, bison tallow I thought was interesting. And then you add some lanolin, that should be really nice. So I think the L&L is this soap, I think it's going to be something people are really going to enjoy as well. So there you have it. I'm going to have to do a little research, because like I said, I'd never heard of them before, and check them out, see if I can meet the owner. Really digging this. All right, so for an aftershave, that's always the hard part, because I don't have any leather aftershaves yet. I don't even have any tobacco-y aftershave. Oh, yes I do, hold on. I don't have any tobacco-y aftershaves. Yes, I do. I've got the giant thing of Tabac. I got in on the Tabac train when they were all on, I guess, clearance from that website, or maybe just super sale from that website. I can't even remember what it's called now. Oh, yeah. Alcohol based, so it burns like a mofo. But I really like the smell of tobacco, so it's got a good, just manly scent. Whew. Yeah. All right, guys, I just had a great shave. I hope you do too.